Hey, everybody. So, a lot of you found an interest in raising a baby and how much that might cost. So, the way that we're going to do this lesson is a game, and it's called The Price is Right. Some of you might be familiar with it. We would do this in class, kind of like against each other to make it fun, but we obviously are not going to be able to do that. So, we're still going to play it as a game, and there's a couple of instructions that I want you to follow. All right. So, if I go forward, the first thing is you're going to make sure you get a piece of paper because this is going to be how you're going to get credit for doing the assignment. So grab a blank sheet of paper, a scrap piece of paper, whatever you have, and you're going to actually make a T chart, okay? So the T chart should kind of look like this, where it has my guess on one side and the actual cost on the other side. And as we go through, I'm going to show you different slides, and you are going to guess how much that specific item or service costs, okay? And then that next slide that we go through will have the actual cost. And it is a little bit more updated this year now because I had a baby. So I know how much all of this stuff costs. I didn't have to just ask friends or research it on my own. I literally have the documents to prove how much it costs to raise a baby the first year of its life. So as I'm talking, if you're getting that piece of paper, great. If not, just pause it and then grab the piece of paper, make the T chart, and then we're going to continue on. Okay. All right. So the first thing is, what is the average cost of prenatal care? And what I mean by prenatal care is doctor's appointments, your sonograms, your ultrasounds, your vitamins and your supplements. So you have to take a prenatal vitamin. Just to give you an idea, my prenatal vitamin for 2 months worth of it was $42. Okay. So if I had to do that for 10 months, sonograms and ultrasounds, things like that. All right. So what I want you to do is on my guess, just write a number. How much do you think the average cost of prenatal care is? And obviously it's stated with health insurance on the bottom. Okay. All right. So you have that number, I hope. So with insurance, what I paid was about $500. I paid $500 on all of my ultrasounds, all of my sonograms, all of my doctor appointment copays, all of the prenatal pills that I had to buy. That's what I calculated, okay? Without health insurance, this, I really honestly believe it could be even higher than this. $2,000, they say. But I'm going to show you quickly. I have a couple of bills from while I was pregnant. My first sonogram, there was 3 of them, $213 each without insurance. My blood work to determine if I was actually pregnant, $990, $417, and $274 for the times that they did blood work. They have to do blood work like 3 or 4 times when you're first pregnant to see if the levels in your body are increasing to make sure that that baby is actually sustainable, okay? So the fact that that's that much money without insurance, it just goes to show, I don't know what kind of a society we live in, but it's a little bit crazy to think about. All right, so moving on. What is the cost without insurance? How much would childbirth cost? And you have to think about the hospital stay and the epidural. I put epidural right here for you so you know what that is. It's pretty much to help women with the pain. And it's an anesthesia that goes into your spine and it makes you so you're numb, so you can't feel any of the pain. If you're doing a vaginal delivery, you can opt to have this. If you're having a C-section, you have to have some sort of anesthesia so you can't feel them cutting you open. So I hope you're writing down your cost, how much you think this costs now without insurance. And the answer is, okay, once again, without insurance, $7,000 for a vaginal delivery. The epidural itself was $27,000 for a total of $34,000. I paid with insurance, I paid $50. $50 pretty much. If you look at my 2 bills, and I have those also to show you. So my first bill was for this is the antepartum and postpartum care, including the vaginal delivery, $7,000. I paid $25,000. Okay. My epidural bill, I had that to show you guys. It was $27,000. It's in school actually, because I wanted to show you what that looked like. And the other thing that I want to just talk about briefly on this slide is that this doesn't even account for the baby. Once that baby is born, she has their own bills. So I have the bill for the circumcision was $450, and then all of his tests that they do right in the hospital came to like $300 or $400, which is crazy. Oh my God, it's so much money. So you definitely want to make sure you have insurance if you're going to have a baby. All right, moving on. Okay. We already talked about this one. That's Joseph John, right? Pretty much like an hour old, cleaned up and ready to go. Okay, so the next item is formula. How much is 1 year worth of formula? This is the actual container I get. It's about $30 and it makes 29 bottles if they're about 5 ounces. How much do you think? Okay, so write down your guess. And the actual cost for a year worth of formula is about $1,700. Of course, if you breastfeed, it's $0, right? So my issue was I didn't have the best supply. So we definitely had to supplement with formula. I've saved a little bit of money because I breastfed him for the first 4 months, but at this point I'm only breastfeeding at night, and he has the whole day he gets pretty much 4 or 5 bottles, which is a lot. That's Uncle Ross and baby Joey having one of his first bottles. Okay, next. How much is a 1 year supply of diapers? If you think about that, you might know like the math, but you can kind of just put a number on it. If I tell you I change JoJo every 2 hours during the day, and then 1 time at night. So that's about 3,000 diapers a year. And they're in diapers for like 2 to 3 years, which is crazy. Okay, so write down your guess. And the answer is about $750 plus. So when I calculated my own math, I came up with like $900. So the average, if you Google it, is about $750. Crazy. Diapers are expensive. Okay, how much is this stroller? When I chose the items for this, I didn't pick the most expensive ones, and I didn't choose the least expensive ones. I did the middle of the road baby stuff. So how much do you think this stroller is? Write that down. It's about $100. Okay, I have a stroller that's similar to that one, and it was about $80, so not terribly cheaper, but you can find strollers that are like thousands of dollars, which boggles my mind because they're only in a stroller for a couple years, really. Okay, how much is this high chair? And this is the actual high chair that we have. This is JoJo's high chair. So this is the one I registered for, and I received it as part of my bridal shower or baby shower. Sorry. Okay, $126.99 for a high chair. And this converts with him, so as he gets older, you can see he has a little insert there to prop him up. I'll be able to take that out. And that's him. A disaster. I think he was eating some sort of pasta. All right, next. How much are these pajamas? These are Carter's fleece pajamas. They come in a 2-pack. And they cost $16.49. Not terrible, but if you calculate how many you need, a lot. You don't want to. I probably do all laundry for him 2 times a week because I want to make sure that I'm getting all. You have favorite clothes and you have things you use over and over again, and babies get really dirty, just spit up and things like that. So it's not a lot of money, but it adds up quick. Okay, this is our glider and the ottoman that we have in the nursery. So how much do you think something like this cost? $129.99. Not bad. This was actually the cheapest one I could find. So this one I did go a little bit cheaper than what I did middle of the line for everything else. Some of those recliner rockers are about $400. So next. Okay, this is a Mamaroo. It's like a glider swing. So you put them in this. He literally only lasted till he was like 5.5 months, and he was then too big for this. So think about how much money you're spending on something like this for 5 months. Obviously, we'll keep it for the future babies that we have, but still, total of 10 months that we'll use this. So write down your cost, and the actual cost is $239.99. Thankfully, we didn't buy this. This was a hand-me-down, so we didn't have to splurge on something like that. You can see already he's so little there, and he's already looking like he's outgrowing it quick. Okay, this is our crib. This is the crib that we have up in his nursery. So how much is something like this? Actual cost, $192. It's a weird price. It's an Amazon price. They always have weird prices. So that's our crib. Pretty sturdy. It actually converts. You can turn it into a toddler bed eventually. So that's pretty cool. You get a little bit more for your money. All right, next. This is one of the car seats we have for him. We have two. So this is one. Again, it's middle of the line. It's a little bit more money than most of the ones that are cheaper. But you want comfort for babies if they're going to be in this for a while. Okay. $279.99. So that's a lot of money. And it will convert with him, but still a lot of money to splurge. Think about if you have twins and you need double of everything. So the one on the right that you see pointing the arrow to, that's the one that we actually have for him, his main carriage. That's the one that you saw the how-to video on that I made. That was $500. It's actually a stroller that can convert into you can just snap it into the base of the car. So you never have to worry about like taking him out if you're walking around, which is super convenient. I definitely recommend it. Grandma definitely spoiled us with this, but it's expensive. Baby monitor. This is our actual baby monitor. How much do you think something like this cost? And it's funny because they don't look that good at night. You use a baby monitor mostly at night, or you shut the shades so everything's dark, and then it doesn't look like that picture. It's hard to see them. This monitor was $199.99. All right. A little pricey, but it's something that you need to depend on, right? I actually, if you look at me right now, baby is napping, and I am watching him on here. You can see his room is pitch black. The picture does not look as good as what you saw advertised. But all right. This baby entertainer, they need these because mom and dad go crazy if they don't have anything to play with. How much do you think this costs? Actual cost, $80, give or take. Amazon has them a little cheaper than Bye Bye Baby. That's him and his. He loves it. So we also have a jumper. The jumper is like a bungee one, so they can jump up and down. That was $100, but it definitely keeps them entertained, gives them something to do. And we, especially with this online learning, we need to keep him busy when we're working. Okay. So what items are we missing? There are so many more. You might be able to brainstorm right off the bat. We didn't have things like socks. We didn't have bibs, passies, everything like that I have listed on this page here. Bottles, wipes, washcloths, soaps, diaper creams, the bathtub that has to go in your bathtub, sheets and blankets, other toys and teethers, your diaper pail, utensils for them to start eating, bibs, burp rags, the clothing, the safety locks, baby food, baby gates. The mobiles are the fun things that go above, like the changing table and the crib, so they're distracted. Furniture, pacifiers, and so many more. Baby showers are amazing because a lot of times that this is all provided for you. If you have people come and give you gifts. And another thing we did at our baby shower is we had everybody bring a box of diapers to win a raffle. So we had stocked up on diapers. Okay, so how much does it cost to raise a baby in its first year of life? Thinking about all those things. I want you to just write down a guess. You can even pause this and add everything up and then think about the things we forgot if you'd like. So the answer is $12,680. And when you think about that and how much people make annually, that is a huge amount. So according to the most recent data, this is a 2015 study pretty much determining that a middle income family will spend about $12,680 in the first year. First year. It's a lot. I can't even imagine how much further we're going to continue to spend money as he grows up. But he is totally worth it. These are all my beautiful pictures of my baby boy. And the 8 reasons why that you guys did were totally accurate. Okay. You want to make sure you have that financial stability so you don't have to stress about the cost of all that stuff. You want to make sure you have a good job that gives you the health insurance that you need so you do not have to pay all those crazy astronomical bills. But I hope you had fun doing this. I hope it kind of put it into perspective for you how much things cost for babies. And the thing that is funny now that moms have to deal with is Amazon. I can literally be on Amazon in the middle of the night and just hit a button and order the things I need from him, which is convenient but so dangerous. But thank you for playing along. What I want you to do now is actually just take a picture of your sheet of your guess and the actual cost and just upload it onto Google Classroom, and then I'll give you the points for playing the game. Okay? All right. Thanks, everybody. Nice to see you.